March 2009, Ghana's biggest prize on TV returned for a second season. A clarion call was made to the nation's sharpest brains, and from every corner of the country, hundreds signed up for a bite of the big prizes at stake. Search dates came, and all turned up at the premises of the British Council in Accra. The numbers were large, but that was not to be a problem as the aptitude test slashed it down tremendously. The declaration of the first results was joy to many, while several others had to wait another year.
You are going to the next stage of the challenge.
Many are called, but few are chosen. It's a challenge. I'm better off than the person who do not actually take part at all. But I believe that this is not my chance. But I know who I am, and I know I can do better, whether here or somewhere. Thank you.
May it be an evening star shines down upon you.
My heart is still racing. I'm trying to catch my breath, but I made it into the next stage, and I am praying that I will be the next contender for the challenge.
Next step, facing the faculty one-on-one. They talked.
It's quite interesting when scientists talk about the word artificial insemination. What is artificial insemination?
Artificial insemination is...
And how can you explain that to a 10-year-old girl?
Ama, before mommy could give birth to you, daddy and mommy had to have a simple conversation.
Are you an actor?
Come again?
Are you an actor?
I did some acting in SSS with the...
Carry on still, yes.
They convinced, they danced, while some others fell to their knees.
Please reconsider my decision,
okay,
please.
you stay outside, I'll reconsider.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
No, so you stay out there, I'll reconsider.
I'm begging you, sir.
This exercise dropped the number to a competitive 44 who came to battle at the semi-finals. Various debate topics that touched on their analytical thinking abilities, focus, eloquence, and of course, expression.
Churches should not be taxed because the contributions to the churches are from individuals in the church. Those people earn the money from productive activities, and they are taxed either income tax or indirect tax. And with that, if you tax the churches again, that means it's double taxation.
When this whole law was put in place, remember, churches didn't have accountants, and auditors, and etc., etc. Why do they have them now?
No, not all of them have.
The resources were the ones
Not all of them have accountants.
But do they?
Not all of them.
The ones that don't have now.
They have stewards. They don't pay them for the work they do.
No, they do.
From here, 24 justified their inclusion, appearing at the grand launch for the final declaration.
Today, the group that has been called forward, you'd have to try next year. Congratulations to you guys. We're continuing to the next.
12 young, confident, intelligent, and articulate young men and women. Ifuma, Anastasia, Araba, Elom, Emmanuel, Enoch, Joseph, Sandra, Dorinda, Michael, Catherine, and William. And then the task began. First with the profiling.
I was over here marks the beginning of my life.
That's a nice presentation, but I didn't hear anything about your boyfriend. Can you tell me a little about him?
Definitely. That's him over there with us socializing.
The sales task.
Before we set on this task, we set objectives for ourselves.
So that simply tells me that the product knowledge that you're supposed to have in selling your product, you did not know.
The Smart Brains quiz.
Who is the Chief Justice of Pakistan?
Iftikhar Chaudhry.
It is correct. Iftikhar Chaudhry.
The big pitch.
At this stage, I'm impressed. There's one more thing you need to tell me, though. How much is the cost of the toothpicks from China?
For China, it's $7.70.
The charity task.
Mindindi nano say, nande the maba say abatu dia member tu vida. Na do maya mami dia medamasi. Wa hwene mo mu dia mai. Wa hwene mo. Meni ajepa anti de maya mami na medamasi. Medamasi say, nyame be boa sa shop e no ma to ne ma ni nyina film. Medamasi nyina bye bye.
The job surge.
Why are you here today?
I'm applying for a middle management level position in any of the companies that would be available and that would see what I have to put to bear.
The film task.
Aquaba, over 20 million voices. Welcome you to Ghana.
You've been gone, it's an empty home.
Aquaba, welcome to Ghana.
And the very final task, the great debate.
Resolved, fathers should be granted paternity leave.
My opponent said that the fathers will lose concentration when they are on work.
When governments decide to carry out a policy, do the media have power to stop them?
What about the right to information bill? It is still undergoing processes, even though the government has changed.
As the tasks were performed, so did the bitter evictions follow, and the casualties included William, Enoch, Emmanuel, Catherine, and only recently, Elon and Dorinda. It's indeed been a very, very long journey with only one question at the end of the tunnel. Who wins the challenge season 2? Could it be Ifuma, Anastasia, Araba, Joseph, Michael, or Sandra? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ghana's biggest prize on TV.